This communication kit for wildfire management and prevention that I am presenting is designed to help individuals, families, and communities to understand the risk of wildfires and taking steps to prevent them. The context for this communication kit is a situation where wildfires pose a significant threat to the safety and well-being of people and property. This can include areas where there is a higher risk of wildfires due to dry weather patterns, high temperatures, environmental factors, as well as man-made factors. The overall messaging priority of this kit is to educate people about the dangers of wildfires and to provide them with practical tools and resources to help reduce the risk of wildfires. This would include community leaders and emergency responders who are responsible for managing the responses to wildfires. The purpose of this kit is to help individuals and communities take steps to prevent, prepare, and what to do in case a wildfire does occur. The kit includes a range of resources, including educational materials, checklists, and tools for assessing wildfire risks and developing response plans. To accomplish this goal, the communication kit provides clear and concise messages that are designed to be easily understood by a wide range of audiences. This will allow us to manage fire safely and cost-effectively to improve the conditions of lands while reducing risk of damaging wildfires to surrounding communities. We also believe it is important to provide residents and locals information on the environmental impacts of wildfires and steps that can be taken to prevent and mitigate a wildfire situation and the crisis plan in the event of a fire. My primary social media communication for prevention would be through the use of Twitter and Facebook. This would be an outlet for more fun and informative communications with tips on how to prevent wildfires, and also a secondary outlet to push information in the event of a wildfire crisis for additional communication. Information on this would include making a plan. Making a plan would include that you have an evacuation plan set up for you and your family. It should include a list of emergency contacts, a map of evacuation routes, and designated meeting points in case you get separated. We would also advise to prepare an emergency kit with any supplies you might need throughout an emergency event, such as medicine, clothes, food, or any additional important documents or additional items that you might need in the event of not being able to return right away. We also are putting an importance on staying informed through the use of multiple media outlets such as Facebook, Twitter, and emergency messaging. This can also include tips to take precautions to protect your home, such as clearing debris and cleaning up loose twigs, fires, and brush that may catch on fire in the event of dry weather. If you are caught in a wildfire, it'll also include information like staying low to the ground and covering your nose with mouth and cloth. It is important to know that you should stay near a body of water if possible and wet yourself and your clothing to reduce risk of burns. It will also include practicing fire prevention recreationally. If you like to go out and enjoy the woods recreationally, such as camping and fishing, never leave a fire unattended, and be sure to put all the coals out when you are finished. Avoid dropping cigarettes or other such items that could in turn spark dry foliage, and make sure to have all items cleaned up in the case of an emergency. Managing shifting priorities during a wildfire event can be a challenging task and requires a combination of planning, communication, and continuous evaluation of response efforts during a wildfire. We need to have a clear understanding of the enticing event and its impact of the affected areas, and maintaining communications with all parties involved, including authorities, residents, and community. My mainstream media communication would be structured through TV, radio, and text by the use of wireless emergency alerts, or WEA. This would allow me to reach everyone very quickly and effectively to keep residents updated on an active fire situation, as well as being able to quickly release evacuation orders if fires were to spread into neighborhoods. In doing this, it also allows us to conduct real-time review of response efforts and identify areas of improvement that we can act on quickly. It helps to provide ongoing support to communities and individuals affected by the crisis. In addition, it will help us plan for future events such as spread of fires so we can push evacuation orders quickly and efficiently, as well as when we need to add additional emergency crews such as fire department or EMS. Overall, this communication for wildfire management and prevention is an essential tool for anyone who lives in an area where wildfires are at risk, as well as any authorities or local entities involved. By providing clear and practical guidance, this kit can help individuals and communities stay safe and reduce the risk of wildfire damage and teach the communities how to prevent wildfires.